All right, people, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to spend some time to talk about the Arsenal Chelsea game, which is on Sunday, I think. Just coming off of the game against Bayern, of course, Chelsea's game against Barcelona. I think it's going to be an epic game. I think it was a fantastic game. I'm going to be honest, Chelsea surprised me this season. I didn't think Chelsea will do well this season. They weren't my pick. I didn't pick them as pick top four, but it makes sense. Maresca, won titles last season, and they have a pretty young team. And on their day, they're pretty good. So there's all this banter online about Chelsea, Arsenal fan. For me, I don't do banter. It's not my business. I like to be pragmatic, objective. I think Arsenal will beat Chelsea. And my reason for that is the same reason why I didn't project Chelsea to do well this season is at the back. Chelsea is very suspect at the back, especially their defensive pairing, 5 and 6. Chalobah and this other French boy, I've forgotten his name now. I mean, we have played well as a team. Arsenal, our set piece game, and just how robust and dynamic we are. We've played against good defenses and they struggled. So I can imagine a Chelsea defense that I don't even know how they're going to mark our set pieces. I think that's going to be the weapon this game. But in the midfield, they're great. They're a solid team. Enzo Fernandez and Caicedo. And now I hear Cole Palmer is back, which is good. I've always thought the game should be such that both teams have the best players on the field so they can play. So no excuses. If we beat Chelsea this weekend or they beat us this weekend, then it's because they deserve it. Nobody can hide under the excuse of, this player didn't play, that player didn't play. No. So for Chelsea, Palmer is back, so I hope he plays. For Arsenal, I just watched Mikel's press conference. It sounds like Gyökeres and Havertz, which is great. For me, it's not so much about the Chelsea game. It's just the fact that we had them available. I've always felt that Havertz being available makes Gyökeres better, and vice versa. Same thing with Eze and Odegaard. Having them both available makes each of them better because they can rest and they can challenge each other, and it's something with their mindset around, I have to be at my best every single time, which ultimately helps the team. So that's good. That's really good news for Arsenal that we have all these players coming back. Hopefully, Gabriel comes back soon because I think Gabriel still has a role to play this season for Arsenal. We don't know for sure yet when Gabriel's coming back. I've heard 4 weeks. I've heard 2 months. Don't know, but I'm just going to say let's leave it to January to be on the safe side. That's it for Arsenal Chelsea. Now, you guys have probably seen the Joshua Kimmich response to Arsenal winning. That's so embarrassing. That's so disappointing. Personally, I like Kimmich. I think he's a world-class number 6 defensive midfielder. But to hear him say that, I'm like, dude, you're such a sore loser. How can you say something like that? We bested Bayern in every single thing. Passes, every single thing. So what are you talking about? The players, people who come out and join this bandwagon of set piece, guess what? If you think set piece is easy, then do it then for your team. It's because they can't do it. That's why a lot of them are, I think it's just jealousy and quite frankly frustration because one, they can't defend it and they can't recreate it in training to be able to defend it as well. So it's a secret weapon. We've scored 8 goals or so this season from set piece. Guess what? Those are 8 goals we wouldn't have scored if we were in a good set piece team. It's just absolute bonkers when I hear professional footballers come for Arsenal for being good at set piece when more than 60% of our goals are not from set piece. Even if they were, screw you, man. Like what the heck? I don't even know why it's a thing. Not gonna waste my time on people like that. Yeah, it was disappointing from Kimmich because I like Kimmich. At some point I wanted him to come to Arsenal, but I think he chose to stay at Bayern. But that was dumb of him to say that. I'll say for what it is. But so for prediction wise, I don't. To be honest with you, let me see. I think we'll win. I think probably gonna be 2-0, 2-1. That's my prediction. I'm not bragging here. It's not my thing. I'm just looking at Arsenal momentum coming off of playing Tottenham, trashing Tottenham, and trashing Bayern. Quite frankly, the best team in Europe. I still think they're the best team in Europe. Quite frankly, we just beat them, and not just beat them really, really well. Confidence is over the roof for Arsenal players right now. Yes, Chelsea beat Barcelona, and they were outstanding. I give it to them, but I'm sure back of the mind they were hoping Arsenal would lose, so we kind of dampen our confidence. But we won, and we won well. And that's a statement win because you're playing against what I think is the best team and you beat them. So the team is flying high with confidence. I think that the Arsenal players, just one, if we go personnel to personnel, one to one, we're a better team. That even with their best players back and our best players back, we're a better team. And the players know if they beat Chelsea, and that's 9 points now, it's really going to be difficult for anybody to catch up because I don't see this team losing too many games. I kept saying it. Guys. This Arsenal team will lose games. Don't get me wrong. This Arsenal team will not lose a lot of games this season. So, especially away games, as a matter of fact, I think there's something happens to this team when they have to play away to big teams, especially in the Premier League. They just switch on. They attain a certain level mindset to want to win. So, top of my mind, if I was to say teams I think will possibly lose away, it's getting narrower and narrower, to be honest with you. But I will still be objective and say, yes, Arsenal will definitely have rough patches this season. A lot of draws. I think we'll get a lot of draws instead of losses, but we're still going to lose games regardless. So I'm really confident Arsenal will beat Chelsea. The alternate result is a draw, but I think I favor a win more just because of, one, the rivalry, two, the momentum, going into this game and what it will mean to beat Chelsea, knowing fully well at the return leg, they have no chance because they hardly ever beat us at the Emirates. Same with Manchester United as well, and teams will beat away. So it's all the Emirates has become some sort of a fortress for Arsenal in the last 3-4 years. It's very difficult to beat Arsenal there. Case in point, we just beat Bayern, and even last season totally outplayed Madrid and the like. So it's gonna be exciting game. I'm really looking forward to it. But I think we're going to beat Chelsea, and that will send a very strong message for the league. And that'll probably keep us. I think that should definitely keep us top of the league by Christmas, because that means we'll have to lose 3 games for us to not be top of the league in Christmas. So, but yeah, that's it, guys. I hope you're looking forward to the game just as I am. If you're in America, happy Thanksgiving. That was yesterday. And yeah, cheers. Take care. Bye-bye.